Hi, I'm Margaret Ann Lembo, and tonight we're going to be talking about crystal alignment chakra balancing. This is something that's very near and dear to me. My first book, which is behind me over here next to the starfish, is Chakra Awakening. And my first CD that I ever created, my spoken audio, was Color Meditation Align Your Chakras. And then life has evolved since then. So this is one of my favorite subjects, and here is another CD that I've done and is really helpful and beneficial. That I'm going to explain a lot of what is on this CD. It also helps you if you wanted to guide yourself through a chakra balancing. But I'm going to do that with you tonight. So for those of you that maybe noticed a couple of my posts here or there, um, you can get yourself, if you want, gather a few crystals while I'm sharing and talking. Hopefully you're near where you keep your crystals. And at the very end of this, I'm going to do a really short and sweet chakra balancing crystal alignment, but you're going to put the crystals on yourself if you want. All right, so we're going to start out at the crown chakra. And the crown chakra is the halo around your head, above your head and all the way around your head. And so this is the place where you connect with the divine, the part of you that is aligned with the divine. You know, we are, each and every one of us, connected with the divine source. And so you too have that availability, and just as much as any other person does. So you can find this in for yourself, insight, inspiration, alignment with loved ones that have passed over that might pass a message to you now and again, or perhaps connection with your angelic forces, spirit guides through the crown chakra. So the gemstones that you can use for this particular area, and there's so many, I just chose some. Amethyst is one, clear quartz, and selenite. Those are all great for the crown chakra, and if you were to place these around you, if you were lying down, lying, you would put them like maybe around where you're going to put your head down so that you could have something above your head, or maybe three stones, one by your ear, one by the other ear, and one above the crown of your head to activate that halo of light that we all have around us. On the left side of the screen, you see a picture of the mandala of the crown chakra, the symbol of the crown chakra. And so now for the third eye, which is the next chakra, which is behind the center of your forehead, all the way back in the middle of your brain. And so again, you can see the Sanskrit symbol. Some of you recognize the Om symbol there, and was similar on the other one. That you can connect with. This is really a very strong place for connecting with your intuition, that inner knowing that every one of us has. So you have just as much intuition as the next person. It's just that somebody might be more practiced at activating or accessing the intuition. So it's just practice, and then trusting what you're getting. So here are some stones that are really great for a crystal alignment for putting on the third eye center. So my favorite is an apophyllite point, which just when you're lying down, it goes right in the middle of your forehead, and it's very powerful. And then what you do is you focus back in the middle of your brain by the pituitary pineal area. So then you could also use clear quartz. You could use a point, or you could use a tumbled stone. You can use a piece of amethyst. On the third eye center, I would probably either use a very tiny point or a tumbled stone. Lapis lazuli is really nice for the third eye. That's the indigo blue color that I would focus on for the meditation and for connecting with that chakra. And sodalite, which is very much like lapis lazuli, except it doesn't have the pyrite in it. It's very similar and energetically. So each one of these chakras are symbolic of different parts of our consciousness. So the crown chakra, okay, that we just talked about, is connecting with the divine, accessing messages and information from higher consciousness, higher sources, from angels and such, and saints and loved ones. third eye center is the part of us that is tapping into our intuition, our inner knowing, that still small voice within. And then when we get to the throat chakra, this energy around the throat, it's a whole band of energy around your neck. So it's not just here, it's actually a band, because what these chakras are doing, it's what they're not doing, what they are is that they create, or that's what makes up the auric field, your aura, and that they affect us mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So that's 4 levels of consciousness: mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So for the throat chakra, you can see the symbol right there. And now the Larimar is a very pretty stone. If you wanted to use a piece of Larimar, you could just put it right here. And if you want, you can also put other stones, like when you're lying down, you can put it on either side of you if you wanted to, but I typically put it right on the throat. But it's actually a band of energy around your neck, the actual auric field of the throat chakra. Blue lace agate is another good one to use. It's also blue lace agate is basically blue chalcedony, mhm, except that it has lacy bands in it. So that's what makes blue lace agate different from blue chalcedony. They are the same stone, it's just that blue lace agate has the bands of lighter bands of white in it. That's why it looks lacy. And then angelite, another favorite stone of mine, typically out of Peru. And the reason I like to use angelite at my throat chakra when I'm doing a chakra balancing is because it has the word angel in it. And I feel that this is the source or the foundation of the throat, is the source of the foundation of communication and listening to messages from the angelic realm. So, communication is not just speaking. Like right now, I'm doing what you would call a monologue. But if we were in conversation with each other, I would speak, you would speak, I would speak, you would speak. That's a dyad. So when you're speaking, I need to stop thinking, be present, and truly hear and listen to what you say. Not think about what I think I'm going to say next, not think about how I think it should be done, whatever that is, but instead being in the present moment and really listening, being really aligned. Similarly, utilizing this vibration, exactly what I explained, is then with communication with angels or perhaps spirit guides or loved ones, where I speak, they speak, I speak, they speak. And when they're speaking, I need to really be listening. So that's how I like to look at this. So in fact, that's how I get all the stuff that comes through me to write. I can hear, sense, or know what needs to be written, because communication is also writing. So angelite is a favorite, was where I was going with that. And then aquamarine, really excellent also for connecting with communicating emotions when we need to communicate our emotions. All right. So next is the heart chakra, the center of our chest, and the band of energy around the center of our chest. So that's behind us, in front of us, all the way around, all the way around. And remember that the chakras are behind, it's all the way around the body. And symbolically, what's behind us is what's in the past, what's happened in the past on a symbolic level. Now I put a picture of the heart chakra spray here as a reminder. So I have a whole line of aromatherapy sprays, the chakra sprays, one for each chakra that can help on an aromatic level, because I love to work with the vibration and the energy of the sense of smell. Our limbic system of the brain works with the olfactory nerve and activates a whole nother level of our consciousness, so that you're really having a fully flavored experience. And these chakra sprays, this is not a commercial, this is just to explain, although feel free to buy one if you want. The chakra sprays are not just essential oils blended together that are specific for that particular chakra, but they also have Bach flower essences. Flower essences are very good on a vibrational level. They also have gemstone tinctures, so they have the energy of gemstones associated with each chakra. And they have holy waters from around the world that I've collected and that my customers and and readers, friends and fans have shared with me. So if you ever travel and want to bring me some holy water, I'm always willing to accept holy water. Anyway, on a different note, let's get back to the chakra. So the heart chakra is the place of love. Love, kindness, compassion, tolerance, acceptance. And so this band of energy at the heart center, the primary color is green. That's the traditional color associated with the heart center. But pink is also part of it, and I look at pink as where if you take a little bit of the red at the root and a little bit of the white from the crown, and you blend the two together at the center of your chest, it brings heaven and earth together, and that's the pink vibration at the heart center. So we have rose quartz as a favorite for heart-centered focus. So you could use a rose quartz at your heart chakra. Green aventurine, also very good. Jade is another good one. I don't have pictured here, but jade, you know jade. Watermelon tourmaline, which is a gorgeous stone, which is green tourmaline with pink in the middle, but sometimes you also have pink on the outside with green in the middle, depending on the gemstone. Pink calcite, which comes in a couple of different forms. This is mangano pink calcite pictured here, but there's also translucent pink calcite, typically out of Turkey. And then ruby and fuchsite is very good at the heart center as well as at the root center. But ruby and fuchsite is nice because that's also one that activates romantic love. So it's love on all levels, platonic, spiritual, as well as romantic. So that's a good one for focusing on love and being love. And then at the solar plexus, we have the beautiful yellow color. So you notice that this is the rainbow of light. We're going in the colors of the rainbow. Here you can see a picture of the mandala for the Sanskrit for the solar plexus chakra. And this is a band of energy that's below your heart, but above your belly button. It's the band of energy right where all your digestive organs are. So, yeah, the solar plexus has a lot to do with how we digest life. And sometimes when we get down in the dumps or get really depressed or we just have a really hard time of it, a lot of times it's because we become overwhelmed and we're not digesting well everything that's happening in the world, in our own personal life, in our workplace, with our friends and family. And we do need to take time to just be and to contemplate and to digest what's going on. And it takes a little time, just like when we eat our food, we have to masticate it, we have to chew, 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 and then digestive juices have to come into play in order for us to digest well and process it. And then our body takes what's necessary to be healthy and takes the nutrients and then rids the rest of it out of our body, right? So we need to do that also with our emotions and our mental aspects. And what we're looking at in life is to, we may need to chew it up a little bit, contemplate it, right? But then we have to decide this part is good, this is nutrients, is I'm going to take this and use this, and then let go of the rest. And the letting go part sometimes is a little bit more challenging, but we can. A lot of times we want to tighten up and hold on to things really much, so hard. But believe me, we can relax into it and let what's no longer necessary, let it go. Let it go. Somebody can sing here. So the amber is a really nice stone for, it's actually, amber isn't actually a rock. Amber is actually a fossilized pine. So it's good for cleansing and also creating boundaries, for creating space. You know, this one of the things, one of the aspects of the solar plexus chakra is that we have to be able to contemplate where the boundary is, what's allowed in our space, and what isn't necessarily part of what we want in our space. And we have to be able to have the strength and the courage and the confidence, all those words apply, all key phrases for solar plexus, strength and confidence and courage to set a boundary, to say, nope, this is not okay. Nope, this isn't working for me. And that's not always easy. After all these years, they still sometimes challenged with that. It's true. We all have that. But if we can find a way to do it with ease and grace, that's what's most important. So citrine is another good stone. Now this one is my go-to stone for the solar plexus chakra. And it's very beneficial for self-confidence and courage, just what it sounds like, and to raise you up and out of the doldrums. Golden topaz, actually this is imperial topaz pictured here, peridot, and malachite. Now, the solar plexus is yellow, but some green aspects are very beneficial. And the peridot is great for deterring jealousy, jealousy that you may feel from others, people being jealous of you, and also jealousy that you may have of others, and also for keeping heal or heal thyself. So many people are in the process of being healers and also still need a lot of healing work for themselves to do and to take care of oneself. There are so many other stones I could talk about in regard to each of the chakras, like a lot more, but I'll never get through this if I don't tell you and keep it going here. And malachite also, because malachite is helpful for detecting and understanding the patterns in your life. So patterns, repetitive patterns sometimes need to shift and change. So the main color of solar plexus is yellow, but we can also work with these other gemstones. So now we go on to the navel chakra. I call this chakra the navel chakra, but it is also well known as the soul sacral chakra. But so at the navel chakra, this is the band of energy that's like around your belly and your lower back. And this is the place of creativity and taking action, being motivated, self-motivated, and moving forward. So the gemstones that I like to use, and there are so many more I like to use, but a few are orange calcite, which can also be used at the solar plexus because sometimes the orange is a very light orange and looks more like yellow. Gold tiger's eye, which also can be used at the solar plexus. So a lot of these stones overlap and can be used at different chakras. And the gold tiger's eye is also well known for deflecting jealousy, or to get rid of the evil eye or the malokyo. But the tiger's eye is really good for helping you to stay grounded and be in the present moment. And it could even be used at the root chakra, which we'll be talking about in just a moment. And then the carnelian, this is my go-to stone for the navel chakra because it is, in fact, very much a stone of creativity and taking action on that creativity. So you get a great idea, and then it takes action to bring it into fruition. So that's manifesting and bringing forward. Even red jasper would be good here because red jasper often looks orange. Now, here's the root chakra. So at the root chakra, the base of the spine is the traditional, the coccyx is the base of the spine, is the traditional location of the root chakra. But I also look at it as the band of energy that goes from the base of the spine, from your hip bones, all the way down to below the soles of your feet. So that's a band of energy, all red. That's the primary color is red. But the other colors associated are browns, blacks, metallics, and grays. So earth colors. So ruby is a great stone for that. Garnet, as you can see here pictured, the red tiger's eye. Hematite, which is a metallic color, but it's like if you were to work with it in lapidary arts, you would see that it bleeds red, so to speak, with therefore the word hematite, hemoglobin, hematite. And black tourmaline for deflecting negativity, for staying grounded, being focused, being here now, being in this moment. And so when we take and focus on balancing each one of these chakras, and there's so much more to understand about it, then you would go and you would be able to help yourself, like be your own psychologist, if you will, and really work through spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. So now what I want to do really quickly, oops, I clicked too fast, is I want to take you through a chakra balancing crystal alignment. Now, if you have some stones available nearby and you want to go ahead and lie yourself down, put yourself on your couch or your bed and put those stones on your body. You can do that now. And it's really simple. You get a red stone for the base of the spine. Where I typically put these are on the knees or under my knees or by the ankles. I don't necessarily put it literally on the groin, and if you're doing this for someone else, that's totally inappropriate, just so you know. And then the orange energy, you can put an orange stone, a carnelian on your belly. And there's much more to this. You can make whole, beautiful, beautiful grids on each chakra. Very pretty. But for a basic chakra alignment, crystal alignment, chakra balancing, you can just do one stone for each chakra and you're fine. You can use a yellow stone at the solar plexus, a pink or green stone at your heart, a pastel blue stone at your throat, an indigo or the apophyllite, clear quartz, amethyst at the third eye, and then around the crown of your head, if you want to put like a clear quartz up there or a bunch of clear quartz, that's fine, or an amethyst or some selenite. So here we go. I'm going to take you through another little mini meditation. We're going to go through each one of the chakras. And if you wish, you can close your eyes. If you want, you can contemplate the actual mandala. So starting at the crown of your head, imagine that you're surrounding your head with beautiful, iridescent, purpley or lavender light. Feeling your halo of light activated with love and well-being, light particles sparkling in your energy field, all the way around a globe of white light with golden flecks sparkling there. At the third eye, back in the middle of your brain, put your awareness on the center of your consciousness and the part of you that is intuitive and connected with the divine, aligning with indigo blue color and finding peace and tranquility deep within your consciousness. Putting your awareness at the band of energy around your throat chakra, a beautiful pastel blue or even turquoise blue around your throat. Being aware of the turquoise vibration, breathing in that turquoise color and aligning with the ability to not only express yourself with ease, but also to be a really good listener and truly hearing what's being said. Being aware of the center of your chest and your heart chakra, being conscious of the love that you are. Let's focus a little bit longer on this particular chakra, imagining emerald green light at the center of your chest. A glow, a beautiful glowing light of green. And with every breath that you take, this green light is radiating in front of you and behind you and out the sides of you. With every breath that you take, it expands your auric field and contracts your auric field, breathing in that green light as your body expands love. And then as you exhale love, you're breathing love out into the universe, out into your atmosphere, your personal space. As you breathe in love and exhale love, imagine that you're breathing love into every single part of your physical body. You're breathing love into your bones and your muscles, breathing love into the blood that's coursing through your body. You're breathing love so profoundly, so amazingly that anytime you look at someone, there's love flowing out of your eyes. As you focus on love, even your hair and the hair particles in all parts of your body are vibrating at the rate of love. Be love, because that's who you truly are, is love. Heart center, the heart chakra. Moving the energy to the solar plexus, the beautiful golden yellow light, finding within you the self-confidence that you are and that you have, I should say, that you have confidence, that you are courageous, that you are magnificent. Yes, you are magnificent. Giving yourself permission to shine your light brightly for all to see. Being brilliant, being profound. Putting your awareness at the navel or sacral chakra around the belly, lower back, a band of orange energy. You've been focusing on this beautiful light, the purple, white at the crown, the indigo at the third eye, the throat chakra, turquoise or pastel blue, the green and pink at your heart, the yellow at your solar plexus, and now the orange at the navel, also known as the sacral chakra. And this is giving you the courage and the creative vibe to take action and move forward with your life with ease. And now the red energy at the base of your spine, all the way down to below the soles of your feet, feeling safe and sound, a strong foundation. You have a strong foundation and you are safe and secure in all that you do and all that you say. The red energy brings vital life force flowing through you, keeping you healthy, giving you endurance to do all that you need to do and the strength to do it. And knowing that you have the financial security and abundance, or the ability to create the financial security and abundance. Finding love, finding light on with every single chakra, amplifying the love that you are. And just as easily as we focus on each chakra, you can do a longer version of this for yourself if you wish, very easily by focusing on each one of the colors. If your eyes were closed, you can open them now and come fully back. And you can see here on the screen that if you want to learn more, you can easily through the books and CDs and other things that I've created, but specifically Chakra Awakening, The Essential Guide to Crystals, Minerals, and Stones, my first CD, Color and Meditation, Align Your Chakras, and Chakra Balancing Crystal Alignments. You have some choices. If you wanted to delve into it more, that is available to you. And there is a lot more to it, but that gives you a lot right there. So I want to thank you so much for joining me again this week. And for those of you that are brand new to watching these, thank you for coming on board and watching and listening and helping yourself be well and be happy and spiritually aligned, tools for self-awareness. So next week, I'm excited because next week we start September. And September, we're going to focus primarily on angels and archangels. September is the month that is the feast of the angelic realm. And so the first of the series of angels and archangels is going to be about successful living with everyday angels. I'll be focusing on my book, The Essential Guide to Everyday Angels. And join me if you want. We'll start again at 5:45 and we'll go until around 6:30. 5:45 will be the meditation, and starting at 6 will be the little mini workshop. And then if you want to watch a replay or you just found out about this and want to watch other replays from past weeks, just go to the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/my name, Margaret Ann Lembo, and watch there. And you can subscribe if you wish, and then you'll be notified when there's a new one, and you can catch up with everything. And basically a major workshop all weekly. By the time you finish it all, you got a lot of good information to help you with your life, and I'm happy to provide that to you. Well, I want to wish you blessings and love, and may the angels light your path. Thank you so much for watching.